Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome to Wild Bastards, a space western roguelike thing from the people who made Void Bastards, which I thought was pretty rad. I had a good time with Void Bastards. I've been looking forward to this. I don't know all that much about it, except that some friends of mine who played it have told me it's maybe a little bit on the easy side, so we'll probably nudge the difficulty up here. But yeah, let's without further ado, let's get in here. We'll take it up to hard. I have played a first-person shooter before. I think there's plenty of evidence of that. We should probably leave the tutorial on. Okay, we'll just leave the rest of this stuff on default. There's unlocks. They're available. We'll probably run into them at some point. Let's go. Garrett 4, a worthless ball of dirt in the Calamity sector. I do love a good space western.
We didn't shake him.
Apparently, I can't advance this with the keyboard.
Weren't never really in the cards, Miss Rosa. Best beam us on down. Blow that jump lock open before he gets here.
Okay, Spider Rosa has a very strong aesthetic. Oh, my man has scattered off target. Okay, all the planets in this part of the galaxy are jump locked. You must beam down to them to break the lock before you can jump away. Fair enough. Basically, I just think you should always have twangy guitars in space. I've gone on the record about this many times.
Now we can leave this shithole.
Hey now, bug lady. Master Chase don't like nobody messing with his jump locks.
Out of curiosity, no, okay. We do not get mouse overs on the colored words. That's a shame.
Why don't you put them 4 sled ticklers of yours up? Enjoy some rustic accoutrements until the prince gets topside.
Damn.
I'm dying to meet him. How long will he be?
Be here tomorrow. Reckon he's real keen to put the last of you wild bastards in the ground.
Handing over the pistol seems like a poor option then. But you can have the bullets.
Yeah, get him, Spider. Or Rosa. Or I don't know what she likes to be addressed by.
Got scattered again. Can you come meet me, Miss Rosa?
We don't have time for this, Casino.
I can maybe stand to nudge this up in the mix. Let me just adjust the audio a little bit here. All right. So, is this our man? Yeah. Left click on destination. I cannot get there directly. I'm going to have to stop at this roadblock in Little Dirtville. Okay, so we have a limited number of movement points per turn. I guess let's go rumble. So that's either 2 gun hands or a level 2 gun hand. Yeah, I do love the aesthetic. Like, this is the thing I was very into about Void Bastards as well. There's this sort of like flat comic bookiness to the whole vibe. I guess it is 2 enemies, it looks like.
Shit, he's here.
Do we have standard? Yeah, standard kind of like FPS controls. Ooh, the crouch is a toggle.
Where in tarnation are you?
Hold on. Can we fix that? That's gonna bother me. Crouch alt. No, I don't want to change the crouch button. I just want to change how it. I want to change the crouch behavior. Gameplay, maybe. Toggle run. Toggle aim. No toggle. Okay, you can. All right. It's fine. It's fine. I will just deal.
Did anybody see? It's Spider Rosa.
It is Spider Rosa. That's true. Oh, somebody saw me for a second there.
You okay, Josie? Yes, sir.
So they're over there. So, oh, there's a guy. Probably the head. Probably shooting them in the head would be a good idea. Yeah, if I were you, I would also want to talk through this.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh, okay. You know what? I thought the display in the corner was the 2 guys. And it's like, okay, there's 2 of them. But I think actually it's our guns. It was keeping track of the ammo in my pistols. Okay. Well, that was easy enough.
horses, Miss Rosa. I'm just dealing myself a nice hand of solitaire here.
Pick your cards out. McNeil's gonna be here tomorrow.
That ain't good. What's the plan?
We could dig a couple holes and just lie down in them, save the chastener some time.
Let's get us a nice coffin. Kind what's got the handles on them. We'll need cram for that.
Okay, I'm gonna just assume he's right about that without knowing what cram is. Ah, cram. Okay, that's cram. So we're gonna move as far as we can and end the turn. Am I allowed to move the characters? No, I can't. It doesn't seem like I can select people individually. We can't split the crew.
Our breach and beam don't have the man width. Pardon, Miss Rosa, ain't my word for it. For both of us to fight these boys full time. Not with these new fences chased, Scott.
We'll take turns then.
Okay. That makes sense to me. It's a lot easier for me to control one person at a time. All right. Not a lot of cover on this one. I guess there's a trench.
They're here. Get ready.
I'm ready to play.
Okay, Casino has a different weapon. So there's somebody over here. I like when they shout, it lights up their location on your direction meter thing. I'm doing a stealth right now. It would probably be pretty good to get up on that water tower if we could manage it.
Where they at?
Now, Miss Rosa, I know you got this one.
Somebody's like pretty close.
Anybody see him? Oh, hell no. I just want to talk to you.
Okay, so somebody's inside that building, somebody's inside that building, but there's 3 of them, right? Probably 2 of them in the big building.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, all right, this is not really working. Hey, let's learn something. Is there fall damage?
Spider Rosa.
Ow. Yes. Wow, good shooting me. I don't think that was a bad guy. I think that was the bartender.
Jethro, you okay?
Okay, I can maybe be a little bit better at the shooting. Yeah, I really do love the limited frames of animation. It's such a cool aesthetic. All right, reload that gun. This is neat though. It's neat to have 2 guns that we can reload individually because we have extra hands.
Relocate.
Okay, there's
See ya.
Now, who to eat first?
It turns out you don't need to be able to aim all that well if you just bring enough bullets. Quantity has a quality all its own, as they say. Alright, gaining infamy. Exchange for rewards at the start of a sector. That's cool. Don't know what's going to happen at nightfall, but not the problem right now. Let's go get some cram. Free cram. Oh, apparently there's a lot of resources.
Getting an alarm from the lucky lady. We expecting company?
Oh,
Now I got you greedy sons of bitches with your hands or claws or whatever right in the cram jar.
okay. He came across so much harder than I was expecting.
We've been outwitted by Chase's youngest, dumbest hatchling.
When I string you 2 up, Daddy's gonna say, Jackpot Joe and Bug Lady? You done killed the last of them thieving wild bastards? You done good, McNeil. Real good. Hey, what's all that noise? Oh, hell. Oh, shit!
You seen this, Doc? It isn't some wish, some fancy dream?
It's the goddamn drifter. I was starting to think we'd never see it. Maybe it didn't deserve to.
Well, the drifter sails on silver wings, to them what need the peace it brings.
Miss Rosa, We can discuss the finer points of the adage when we're on board.
Okay, it's very meaningful to them. It's less so to me. I guess let's beam up to the Drifter. No scatter this time. It would be somewhat more problematic. Alright, so we got ourselves some loot.
Ain't a minute too soon, Drifter. My dogs were barking something fierce.
But why'd the Drifter wait to show up now, and not when Chased and his progeny were slaughtering the rest of our gang?
Maybe it likes us more than them. Or maybe it was just plumb busy. I don't rightly know how it goes with spaceships. But given it don't talk none, guess we gotta tumble to what it wants.
It's here to get us out to the homestead, where there isn't a law against a body being who they are. Just silver stars and clean blue marbles to live on.
But how is it that the Drifter has all these here coffins hanging above us? Is this some sort of mausoleum? A memorial to the wild bastards?
Indeed. We supposed to learn some kind of lesson here, Drifter? About what we done?
Choose a body to think on it. Let's warp on out of here, before McNeil digs himself out of the wreckage.
Okay, yeah, it is a little ominous, I suppose. Okay, let us leave this miserable sector and cash in all of our infamy. Okay, another very strong aesthetic. Swarming flankers. Okay. That does seem like a pretty dangerous barrel. Barrel relative. Seems like bad news.
This here don't look like the way to the homestead. None of the ways I heard of anyhow.
Bubbles showing we came out in, what, the Shadrach sector?
Shadrach? Ain't this where Smoky hung up his boots?
It's where somebody hung them up for him, and his helix is still here. Drifter's got it locked in and signal strong. But Smoky bought the farm a year ago. Something might picante about these new frontier worlds.
And warp drive is locked out. We ain't going nowhere else till we get what the Drifter wants, eh?
Okay, it's trying to get the gang back together, I guess. Well, let's do it.
Bless you, Drifter. It brung us to one of them hole-in-the-wall resistance hideouts.
Pity our cram can't make it through the warp. We could have traded with them, secured supplies.
These folks don't give two shits about crime. All they care about is infamy. In other words, how many chasteners you put under. Luckily, that is something of a specialty of ours.
Come on, you gotta say speciality. Yeah, you gotta lean all the way into the dialect.
Casino. Heard you two were out there giving Chase and his goddamn brats what for.
Well, we done buried one or two.
Oh, we heard. We heard it all. And we wanna help. Look at what I've been saving for you.
Okay, reload time down. No fall damage. Stuff seems cool. So show up with a lot of infamy to get a lot of loot. 12,000 seems like an unrealistic number, but what do I know? Okay, so it feels to me like the speed loader is probably more of a casino kind of vibe, right? Since Spiderosa can reload while still shooting. As far as the rocket boots go, whatever. We'll just split them up. Maybe it would be better to put the rocket boots on him, actually, because of the fact that, oh, maybe these are not movable. Okay, I was just going to say, it seems like his weapon is more of a close-range weapon, so being able to get around more is important for him, but never mind. And then on to Cassidy. which is a bayou, or Cassidy and bayou, maybe?
Guess there ain't nothing for us to do but beam down and find old Smoky's helix. Seems to be what the Drifter wants.
What you need?
Yeah, I feel like we probably ought to bring everybody. And hey, we actually all got down to where we were going this time.
I see the helix and the stairway out of here.
Them aces wouldn't go astray none either. Get your level up.
Okay. What is this? This is where princes arrive. Place allies at a roadblock. Okay. Well, let's go get some cram for sure. And then one of these, and sadly that's going to mean we don't quite get to fight this turn. I don't know. First one, I guess. There'll be some hired gun hands to help us out. Okay, so there are some loose enemies just running around the map as well.
You thought you seen the last of me? Well, Daddy done gave me one of his old ships on account of what a good job I done. Well, he ain't said that, but that's what I heard.
I bet it's a little painful to do that voice. I think that voice actor's really going for it.
Son of a goddamn bitch.
Okay, Prince McNeil arrives in 2. I don't think he's going to have a hard time catching up to us with a 2-turn lead. All right. Let's spill some blood. We got some hunters and a lot of Kyotes, actually. Pick up juice to power up outlaw stunts. Each outlaw has their own unique stunt. Okay. Spider Rosa's decoy pulls enemy attacks. Casino's roulette stunt kills one random. Like, okay. That's interesting. And we got our pals here. Yeah, I do want to take this.
Finally, a challenge.
Perhaps a change of scenery.
Okay, this thing does not, as you might imagine, it's not ideal at that range. Renegade Xeno and Killer of Men. Pretty slick. All right, well, I'll tell you what, I'm already pretty pleased with the faster reload. Definitely feels significant. Are they just fighting Kyotes over here? How did that one get on the roof? Oh, that's an ally? That's okay. That's maybe not the best shooting I've ever done. Okay, our dude's gonna have to... So if I just hit E, do we just win? Do I have to be able to see the guy? No.
Like they folded.
No, actually, it just kills someone somewhere on the map. That seems very powerful. Okay, we don't really need to go get health, so let's save ourselves a little traversal time. Do I want armor? Well, it looks like it's the same number of node movements to get to the ace via the armor or the other route, so why not go get the armor? So you can see the little pips in the road, indicating where a point of movement is spent. And then we can make it to the shop. Yeah, we have some cram. What's up? Another speed loader, some midnight boots. Okay, so the day-night cycle has some mechanical meaning. Honestly, I don't know. So the cram, it's not worth holding on to the cram, right? I suppose I'll buy some boots. Yeah, there's not another shop, and we can't take it with us any further than that. I wonder if the roaming enemies can like combine with the roadblocks. Alright, gun hands and gun barrels. Seems like a lot of enemies overall. Outlaws can retreat from a showdown, but will lose a turn. Rosa's pistols web the target, slowing movement. Using her forearms, she can reload while shooting. Yeah, we get that part. Can I swap now? No, I have to actually hit start first. This is a little spooky. Okay, I can swap during this time. Alright, so those ones explode, which is kind of what I figured. Is there any obvious indication with the gun barrels? Well, I'm noticing we have...
I got a hankering to shoot one of these here fellas.
Thanks, that's extremely helpful. It says enemy 4. So maybe I killed all the gun barrels? That's another neutral. There's definitely some running around going on in this building. It has no back door, sadly. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't take cover behind the explosive. Try not to be that dumb enemy in every video game. There's a guy like way over here. Ah! I definitely didn't actually see him when I started firing there. It was just pure reaction. Oh, there is an enemy behind this dude. Okay, we're just gonna shoot his dick off. Yeah, I'm just trying not to kill the innocents. There's a lot of weird floating innocents around here. There's some juice in there, which would be... Ah, nope, the gun barrels are definitely still around. Okay, they're just not reflected in the enemy count. Hi, maybe y'all could, like, fuck off and not be in the way. Those rocket boots really do... They really do put you up there. Ah! Yep, solid shooting me. Real good work there.
No hard feelings, huh? Hey, you're gonna wake up Jay.
Yep, I hesitated real bad there. Is he... Looks like he is not gonna... Nope, never mind. He is absolutely going to poke his head back out. Okay, well, I didn't actually take any damage there, but I did spend all of my armor. Okay. What does this do? Pops in and out of cover, won't engage at long range. Okay, you know, a little bit of behavioral information about the different kinds of enemies is worth something, I suppose. Crit zone, head. Makes sense to me. We could fight some random dude. Oh, I mean, we do have to do this, so we may as well. Don't need to fight all the enemies, but if we don't fight all the enemies, we don't get maximum, what's it called? Infamy. And it feels like I want infamy. McNeil has arrived. He's very dangerous, so it's time to grab what loot you can and skedaddle to the stairway. Okay, well, he's pretty far behind us. How much does he move? Doesn't seem like very much.
You sons of bitches! I done ordered me a new gun to shoot y'all with, but it ain't come yet. So if y'all could take your time down here, I'd appreciate it.
I think we will not be doing that. Let's go fight some random nerds. Alright, hunters and gun hands. I don't really know a lot about their the differences between their weapon types. Like, it's telling us what kind of projectiles they're using, and I presume for a reason. Casino's shotgun card gives a random bonus that changes for each showdown. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this time it's penetrating. Yo, I hate the extremely low amount of cover that we have here. I am wondering if I am perhaps going to regret having done this. Taking on extra fights for no reason.
Absolutely not. Well, look here, boys. It's a casino fight.
Ow. Okay. So I think we were getting shot through the cattails there. I think these don't even work as much cover as they appear. Ah, this is bad. Yeah, none of my pellets are actually going to do the thing we want there. Aha! Enemies 7.
Sneaky crooksome mutant.
You absolutely can shoot through the cattails. And I like that they're robot cattails too. That's very fun.
Who perceives the hideous foe?
Kind of this way, right? Revealed himself by shooting a laser. Ow. Revealed myself by shooting my own gun. For some reason, I didn't think about how that trick works both ways. This is not a great strategy. It's not the best strategy we've ever had. Did she see somebody? I mean, that's pretty cool that your allies can call stuff out like that for you.
Watch left.
Alright, I was planning to save the jackpot until closer to the end. I don't see the person who shot us. I'm gonna maybe swap.
My turn.
Okay. Clean hit there. Yeah, so here's hoping that we get like a free full heal between sectors. To my right. Oh yeah. Good call there. Yeah, the webbing effect actually is really nice.
Let me know if you need any lessons with that thing.
I can see why you might be concerned that I do not know how to operate it. Ooh, it's hard to say where that came from exactly. This, like, poking and hunting through the weeds thing is a lot easier to do with the shotgun. But Casino has 10 HP. Alright, let me try to... I hate this strategy that I've come up with, and I'm going to try... I'm going to try to get around to the side of them. If they don't actually see us, and we move kind of quiet...
Come on out, you filthy Xeno.
I don't think they know where we are right now.
No.
In fact, I feel fairly confident of that. So we're just gonna sneak up.
Oh, disgusting creatures.
Right in his noggin.
All right, 2 down.
Did everybody see him?
No vision at all. Okay. So far, this is very rad. I'm enjoying this a lot. I hope that this is fun to watch. I am creeping around very slowly a lot. So
I've got my chips on you, pal.
honestly, it might even be worth it to swap back to Casino. Never mind. I was gonna say because at this range, he could hardly miss. But we got there. It was a little messy, perhaps. I do really like Casino's juice effect. That's very good. All right. So how permanent is damage? How bad is it that I got shot a bunch of times? Got some midnight boots. We got an ace.
Well, we got the precious helix. Now what?
Feed it into that there coffin, I guess.
It does feel like the voices are like weirdly low in the mix. I haven't adjusted it at all, but It's weird that that's up there. But okay, I guess I get the point of the journey now.
Is it time to get the chow on again?
It is, Smoky. Afraid we lost you for a while there.
Lost? You mean scattered?
Scattered in the ashes kind of way.
Last thing I remember is lying real still, and that singing. It weren't a lonesome time. If that's dying, give me 2 helpings.
I ain't exactly understand how it happened, but it's mighty good to have you back, Smokes. And that ain't just my belly talking.
Not least because I don't probably have one of those.
Enough yammering. Let's get a move on. We're headed to the homestead and Chase's youngest, dumbest brat is on our heels.
Okay, what's up with this ace? Let's learn a thing. Okay, got new aces and leveled up. Permanent buff to the outlaw. Okay, so we are... It sounds to me like the way this is worded, it sounds like when you kill somebody, it'll drop health and you have to go over there and pick it up. If this was kill somebody and immediately restore 25 HP or 25% HP, I do think that would be a little bit more compelling. A flat damage boost, even a small one, in theory should be pretty good on her because of how quickly she can deliver bullets. I'm gonna take a damage boost. We are not going to equip you with any more boots. You are wearing the maximum number of boots unless you also, I guess, have more legs than expected. It looks like she just has the 2. So, okay. Who do we want to put? You know what? I'll put these on Casino. It's like, you know, move faster to get close with the shotgun. Seems like a good thing. Especially at night. Okay, and it said status restored. Let's hope that it's fully restored. Armored brutes, poisonous burrowers, I hate that. And, okay, explosive kilts. The Drifter warped to a new sector. The warp fixed injuries, but it also destroyed all your resources other than aces and infamy.
Lamentation sector. Ain't this where Barabbas fried the judge with them laser eyes of his? Ain't right. Zapping a feller eye-wise.
I'm starting to get the feeling the Drifter won't be done until we get the whole gang back.
Well, there'll be even more resurrecting to be done if we ain't careful. Gonna need some tonics around to top ourselves up.
Keep your eyes peeled for any planets that might have them downside.
Okay, so there's a node map up here, and then we go down onto the planet, and there's a node map down there as well.
Oh, we heard of you wild bastards making quite a name for yourselves in the Shadrach sector. Of course, what we care more about is what you do here in Lamentation. If you need to come back, we'll make things real welcoming for you.
Didn't quite get that third chest. Okay, Beacon just lets you bail on a planet in case things are going sideways. Ooh, that seems very good. And that also seems pretty good. So we don't know what the deal is with Smoky's weapon, right? Skin and sauce. It has a higher rate of fire. So... Oh, actually, I wonder... Oh. Okay, it removes all the mods, too. I guess it said all resources, didn't it? That is a little surprising to me. I'm going to throw this auto armor on you, and then... I'm wondering, if I put this on you... Yeah, okay, it increases the damage not of the shotgun blast, but of each pellet in the shotgun blast. So that's pretty compelling. This is plus 10 damage a larger number of times per second than most other people's attacks. I'm gonna really strengthen Casino. I like Casino's juice effect so much. I mean, I feel like we ought to go to a place that has aces, right? It's always nighttime. All damage is doubled. Yeah.
Jump locks. I hate them.
Think of it this way, Miss Rosa. If we gotta come down, we can rob chased blind every time we do. It's one of life's great pleasures.
I wonder if there's going to be an incentive to not just like do every node on the map.
Yes.
All right, let's bring everybody with us. We should probably play as Smoky at least a little bit, even though I put all that work into buffing up Casino. Just so we know what his stuff does. All right. Ain't no reason to go to the shop. A teleporter would move us to another teleporter over here. I guess that's pretty handy. Place rage at a roadblock. Oh, there's another. Okay, there's a teleporter there too. I mean, like, in theory, I want to fight. But it did seem like we healed up because we transferred sectors, not because we left the planet. So we probably have to be pretty careful.
Yes.
Oh.
What you need?
Oh, okay. So you do actually, huh. You do end up with multiple different pawns to move around. Is this how we want to be divided? I guess, like, one thing that's really nice about Spider Rosa is her gun is very versatile. Guns are very versatile. So yeah, I guess let's do this way. I'm gonna have these two head up this way, I think. Alright. That's a lot of gun barrels. Smoky throws fire. Hold down to auto fire. Aiming increases the range.
Take my seat.
Let me know where to point this thing, boys. Don't be shooting.
Reload, reload. Wow, those things are actually very difficult. Nope, don't you do it. Run, 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 run.
Down to half of them.
Okay. So he leaves some area denial stuff behind as well, which is nice. Probably
Count me in.
Probably ought to swap up here. Is there stuff down here?
Easy money.
Okay. That sucked. So, do I have to stop on that? No, okay, we can walk through it. I mean, I guess let's grab some health for Smoky, right? All right. A health pickup heals the whole bunch to full. That's nice. And we still have one move, so move this way. All right. Then Rosa is going to grab this thing for sure. A nitro scanner. Nitro pickup on kill. Don't actually know what that means. Let's find out. And then do we want to just like teleport somewhere? I mean, like I kind of want to get into fights, right? I want to be bearing maximum infamy provided I can survive it. One ironclad and then just a bunch of kills. This feels very doable, especially with her guns. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Perhaps unwisely. I suppose we'll find out. And think about all the nitro they might drop, potentially.
None of them outlaws.
Okay, having a decoy for the ironclad seems wise. And it does seem like he's kind of... Okay, time to decoy for sure. I was a little, I was kind of expecting the Kyotes to be melee combatants, primarily. Alright, I got the nitro. What does that mean? What do I do with it?
Pleasure doing business.
Alright, I am perhaps not the greatest shot in the West. What is nitro? Okay, it refreshed my movement, it looks like. So obviously placing rage at a roadblock doesn't really do anything. That's a lot of Kyotes, friend. That's so many Kyotes. I mean, we should probably do it. Again, it is probably a good idea. She's at 10 health. Okay, let's just be extremely wary.
Over here, fools.
In my defense, I am perhaps not shooting the cleanest, but also I would like it to be noted that, you know, the bullets don't go exactly where I'm pointing. We took down quite a few of them real fast there. I do have a point of armor. Not trying to be especially sneaky, like... My life's a little easier if they kind of see us. Also, these bullets are heavy as hell. You can see the projectile drop over even these like very, very short distances.
Now,
All right.
to eat first.
I don't know that I would think it's safe to consume these things. All right, a little bit more infamy. That feels like something. Feels meaningful. And we got all of this nitro. So I guess, am I allowed to just? Yeah. Why stop now? Learn a thing or two about Kyotes. Sonic shot penetrates armor and force fields. Okay, so the armor apparently wouldn't be very helpful. They do try to attack from the flank. We get some actual numbers. Crit zone, you know, the open part. I'm assuming, well, we probably can take the nitro to another planet. I was going to say, I'm assuming there's no use in holding on to the nitro in the sense that, like, you know, all of our stuff gets burned when we warp. But we can probably take it to other planets within this sector, I bet. 8 ironclads. All right, let's do it. I bet we'll get a lot of infamy for this. Sets fire to 3 nearby enemies. Okay, I mean, that ain't bad. I don't think it's as compelling as casinos. And I will absolutely just be popping these dudes as quickly as we can. That said, I might actually prefer Smoky's weapon against them. Oops. I did that really Whoa. Did that really close to my own face? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, reload. Ah.
Looks like they folded.
I missed my fast reloads. Okay. Infamy good. Damage to face bad. I guess there's no particular reason to nitro again. I really didn't need to nitro last time either. Alright, and then we go home. Beam all outlaws up. So this, yeah, okay. We don't have to get Spider-Rosa over here. Okay, so that's not great. How injured is injured? What are we talking about here? Did get an ace, which we will not be able to use right away. But what is it? What do we get? Double damage from poison. Just always have an ally around? I mean, 60 is a lot of health. I'm definitely torn between Fiery and Chow Bell. Is this I take double damage from poison or I deal double damage with poison? I don't know how relevant either of those would really be. Let's take the boosted health. All right, so over here there's some tonic, which it sounds like we might want. More infamy for each gun hand kill. Well, I mean, that also sounds pretty good. And it looks like the we can only move to the right along the node map. All the other stuff is darkened out here. All right, well. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna figure it out. Eight ironclads is perhaps too many. That's the thing we learned. So gun hands specifically give extra payout. We still don't have any money, so it's not really worth going that way. Place invulnerability at a drop seems significant. The gas station gives you nitro, and in fact, it looks like we did not maintain nitro between planets. All right, let's do this. I mean, we definitely got to get the tonic. We do have to go this way though at some point. So I guess let's do it here. And then do we just want to go there right now? The princes arrive over here. Like maybe perhaps I should not have started by going that way. Maybe we're going to learn what happens when the princes show up. I wish I'd kept my nitro. That would be awfully helpful. All right, we got to get this. We do still have the beacon. We could just bail on the planet if the prince shows up and it looks, you know, untenable.
Take my seat.
Yes.
Ah. Oh, they're so accurate. Oh, they're so accurate.
Over here, fools.
Also, they have a remarkable amount of health for being just tiny little... Right, explosive collar, explosive collar. Okay. Alright, so I got one gun hand. We got all the kills, but the rest of the gun hands are definitely still up.
Now, Miss Rosa, I know you got this one.
That's a neutral. Townsfolk ain't got the sense to get to cover.
Relocating
It does seem like firing my gun doesn't necessarily give my position away. Right, like we don't get enemies coming running.
Feeling good about this hand.
Okay, they use the rooftop teleporters too. Interesting.
Easy
Whew.
money.
I appreciate him taking cover behind the explosive barrel there. All right, well, that nitro is definitely going to let us get wherever we want to get. So let's pick up a tonic. Let's go get a data cache. Now that we know there is actually absolutely no value in holding on to stuff. Very accurate, slow rate of fire, flees from close range. Okay. You can bully the hunters. So this game is very like, it is very set up around the idea that you are just going to use all your resources all the time. Not a game of preservation. So invulnerability drop. How much invulnerability are we talking about here? Because I could probably use like a whole bunch. There's like a sniping platform up there.
Finally, a challenge.
James, y'all right? Yes, sir.
So a thing that we don't know,
Dealer's choice.
and that would definitely be very helpful to know, is whether the Kyotes have the ability... That's not the right barrel. Whether the Kyotes have the ability to use the teleporters. Stupid slow-moving bullets.
Let me know if you need any lessons with that thing.
Switch up.
Okay, now we know. At least we got through it quickly. Okay, I guess I wasn't seeing projectile drop earlier. I was just seeing, you know, sort of the inaccuracy of her gun.
Time to skedaddle.
All right, one down. I like the little digital coffin rising to the sky when you get somebody. All right, I'm gonna go down there.
I'll take the hot seat.
And by I, of course, I mean Casino. I think that's our invulnerability over there.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
I like that they're pickups that you just hold on to and you get to activate whenever you want instead of them firing immediately, as though they needed to be even more powerful. All right, I don't know how many gun barrels are left. I think we've killed 3.
Jed, you okay?
So there is at least one more somewhere. Is he up in that tower? He might be.
Jimmy, are you alive?
No, he definitely is. That's not ideal for us. Is there some juice anywhere around here?
I just wanna talk to you.
That's nitro. Well,
Take my seat.
Switch up.
there is a maximum amount of carryable armor. Yeah, this ain't exactly juice, but it will get me where I'm going.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
What's up here? Okay, this is juice. Bye-bye.
Looks like they folded.
We could see the particle effects from whatever that was from the ground. I just couldn't tell whether it was nitro or what. But I didn't think we'd ever seen an enemy up there. So this last fight is just a hell of a lot of Kyots. I mean, how much gas do you get at the gas station? 1. Okay. I'm gonna have to deal with this threat just to interact with the stairway, right? So we may as well plan to get the loot, even if it's not necessarily something we're gonna hold on to for very long. And then, like, I do feel like, given the number of them, it's probably Rosa that we're playing as. Do we see? Obviously, the juice would be very helpful. Okay, there's something up there. Okay, get back down because I don't actually want them all that close to me. Oh, I picked the juice up with the dude. What am I doing? Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, it's dangerous. Okay, I mean, I'm getting there. It's getting done. I really like their like very intense flanking behavior where they basically they will go to such lengths to run around to the side of you even if they have like a clean shot across open ground a lot of the time. Because, like, first of all, it does make them way scarier to deal with. But secondly, it just like it feels like animal behavior where it's like, hey, there's a move here that would probably be better for you that you're not taking just because you're like a critter. Yeah, I guess equip on you. I guess we can't equip on people who are injured. So I guess maybe the tonic doesn't, I was thinking the tonic was going to restore him to usefulness, like right now. But maybe that's not exactly how it works. Maybe it lets us pick him back up at the end of the sector or something. Yeah, it would seem that I do. Okay, he is just out for the sector, but this means he'll get back up eventually. That's scary. That's big consequences. All right, do we want to brave an extra planet just to get an ace? I think so. Aces seem really important. Oh no, okay, I can tonic him right now. It's just, you do it at this screen for whatever reason. Okay. That's weird. I think I'm gonna split our outlaws the same way I did last time, because she is really good at handling stuff by herself. That would let us place allies at a roadblock. The knight or the prince arrival place is way back here. The ace is all the way over there. It does feel to me like it's probably the case that at some point I'm gonna want to stop fighting everything. 15 rattlers.
Take my seat. Let's stoke this fire.
Yeah, thanks, man. That sets 3 of them on fire, right? I think maybe we gotta put this dude away. Alright, if there's one problem I'm having with this game so far, it is that I am very often taking hits and, like, not knowing where from. Also, the enemies are, it seems like, unerringly perfect at leading you. You can't just run lateral to an enemy to escape rounds. That shit sucks. Yeah, so that seems like an impossible battle. Let's go this way. We're going to need some more tonic. Yeah, if rattlers are, they're entirely ranged enemies, and they have more or less perfect aim and cannot be, you can't, like, juke their bullets in any way, and they're tall enough to see through windows and stuff. I don't know how I would ever survive such a fight. I mean, I guess the answer is the decoy, right? Okay, so 2 ironclads. Ironclads is pretty bad news. The gun hands I'm not so worried about. Oh my god, just hit the crosshair. Just once, please. Reload. Okay. Ironclad's down and we still got our armor. Feels like a pretty good place to start. Also, I think clearing that guy off that roof right at the beginning was probably pretty important. A lot of spooky noises around here. Am I allowed to travel through the water? Okay, the water's poison. I knew it was a concerning color. Okay, that's handy. I think they might both be in this building. No, one of them is way back here.
Pleasure doing business.
Well, an awful lot's riding on Spider Rosa here. Let's grab a mod. Let's hold that mod. And we definitely need this. Loot guarded by 3 packs. I'm probably not, given the situation that we find ourselves in, I'm probably not going for that, right? I hope the enemy packs can't use the teleporters, because that could be really bad. Okay, auto armor is a decent piece of gear. I'll take that. And we've got a second here. We can take a moment. Take them out from range if you can recognize them. There's probably like, yeah, this like light on the upper band is probably on even when the barrel is down. There'll be some way to tell them apart that I just don't know about yet. All right, let's get the hell out of here. So this went terribly. We learned something about rattlers, which is don't engage with them at all, ever, for any reason. All right, Casino, what you got? Your outlaw got a new core ace. Core aces provide fixed buffs to the outlaw. Get cram when beaming down. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so there's some that you're like always going to get, and then there's a bunch of randoms. Like character-specific ones that you're always going to get. It seems like some of the randoms are also potentially character-specific, or maybe we just got lucky and drew one that happens to have a picture of Smoky when we were leveling up Smoky. All right, Spiderosa now has to get us out of here. And there are rattlers on this planet, so let's just be very fucking careful. We have the beacon. Getting to that tonic seems pretty important. Where is it? Okay. 3 ironclads and 8 gun barrels. 9 hunters and 8 gun barrels. Those are both bad. Yeah, those are both things I do not like. And the exit's up here. And the prince comes through up here as well. That's actually really worrying. Am I going to have enough time to go get that tonic? I don't think so. Well, but I could let the prince come down and then do a, try to like lead him around the other side. Well, we'll probably be okay. Actually, we'll probably be okay. So I guess let's just, let's go for it. All right. Enemy vision range is reduced at night. It would be so cool if this was a nighttime battle. Pretty good. Pretty good start. I am absolutely just... Ah! Shit, no. You remember when I said that, that toggle crouch, not hold crouch, is gonna fuck me up? It sure did.
Now, who to eat first?
And we got some nitro. Cool. So we don't have any money. Let's grab this. So the teleporter takes me back over to there. There are a lot of points on this road. Yeah, let's nitro and hit the teleporter. Okay. 9 hunters. This is concerning. Ow. Oh crap, crap, really bad. Okay. I can see his head. I can see his head for a moment there. I'm assuming that I don't really want to be engaging him at this range, right? His weapon's gonna do the thing. Damn it. Gonna do the thing better at this range than mine is. Okay, so now we're all injured. But I got a tonic. So am I allowed to tonic or
I'm might dented up. I need a sawbones before I can do more.
I am leaking also. Looks like we're dead in the water.
But what about all this tonic?
Hold up. Drifter seems to have a plan. Let's see what it has in mind.
Okay, but we got a thing for this. I gotta say, I feel like it's probably her, right? Fire guy has 60 health. Fire guy has all the bonus HP, but he also, I mean, he does good damage. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We're good. We're just moving along. Tough enemies here. No scattering. That's relevant. So spread down. It hardly affects the damage. Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
And just what do you circus freaks think you're up to now? Stealing Daddy's stuff were bad enough. Now you're digging up dead bastards too?
It probably does look weird from the outside. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get that helix and then we're going to teleport out, right? Unfortunately, there's a lot of roadblocks. Aha, but there's a teleporter. I'm not allowed to teleport. Requires a vacant, unlocked teleporter, which is not the situation that we're in, apparently. Well, I wish I had known that. All right, what are we looking at here? Gun hands, hunters, and coyotes. A shit ton of hunters and coyotes. Yeah, I do feel like the game could have represented that to me a little bit more clearly. All right, we got to win this fight, then we got to win that fight. 4 ironclads, Jesus. All right, it's fine. It has to be fine because we don't we don't have any other plays here. All right, I don't necessarily see anything terribly useful here except for cover. Okay. Having a little cookout.
You sons of bitches. Oh, God damn it. We killed them all.
All right, the juice. His juice is pretty good. It reveals everybody's location immediately, which seems all right. McNeil. Fast mounted movement. Oh, he's got a horse. Homing shots, periodically fires a burst. He's stunned after that. Okay, so like if he showed up, we could like try to fight him. Trade resources for infamy. The only thing we have is a beacon, and I intend to use my beacon. So let's get the hell out of here. What is that? Don't think we want to engage with a sinkhole. Don't you dare. Okay. This is scary. There's a lot of ironclads. Sonic damage bypasses armor. Yep, it sure does. There's juice up there. Ah, shoot. This is bad. This is bad. Ow. I saw him do his little, like, plant your legs to brace maneuver. I knew he was about to fire, but I just couldn't do anything about it. No. It really sucks that, like, there's that little gulch and there's no way out of it. We were almost there. We were almost clear. If I had not fallen, we could have gone around the side, gotten to the juice. Everything would have been fine. All right. So it sends us back to the beginning. Drifter warped back to the start of this sector. The warp fixed injuries, but also destroyed all your resources other than Ace's infamy. You know how that goes.
The warp took all of our cram, and more besides.
It can't take our aces, though. Reckon the service is cheap at half the price.
Okay. Messy. What I learned there is that things get messy real fast. I think that's a pretty good place. That humbling is a pretty good place to end the first episode. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching for this episode of Wild Bastards. I'm into this so far. I am appreciating that it is enough of a challenge. We get overwhelmed quickly enough that I'm actually losing. What fun is a game if it can't ever beat you, right? So, when you come back next time, we'll be taking on the Lamentation sector once more, this time slightly more successfully. That's what I think is going to happen. Come back next time to see if that's just hubris, and we'll see you then.